What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. My name's AJ, and today we're going to start a new series. I'm going to do 20 shots a week. I'm going to try to make it for the entire year. Sometimes, stuff comes up, but we're going to try to get 20 shots a week in for this next year to try to go from a decent shooter to a proficient shooter. And I will take you guys along and explain what I'm working on each time, and show you guys my progress, so hopefully you can progress yourself as well. So one quick disclaimer that I have to give here: these drills are not for the first time shooter. These are not for somebody picking up a gun for the first time. These drills are for people who know the fundamentals and are trying to improve their shooting. If you're a first time shooter, please look up fundamentals and learn how to shoot, get decent at shooting, and then come back and see us and go through this series with us. So to some of you guys, 20 shots a week may sound like it's way too expensive. There's no way you can afford it. I did the math the other day. If you do half a 9mm and half 223, and assuming on the mid-range ammo price, so $20 per 50 box of 9mm and $15 per box of 20 223 or 5.56, it's going to run you around $520 for the entire year to do this. That sounds like a lot. Really, you got to think $20 and you get 2 weeks of 9mm plus 10 rounds left over, or $15 a week for your 223. Not going to break the bank on you, and it's going to give you more confidence if you ever do need to pull your weapon in an emergency situation. So this is our first week. So one thing that I personally don't even do all that well is hold to reset. I know it sounds like I really don't know what I'm doing, but it's something I've never practiced. So this week what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice shooting, pulling that trigger, and then holding it until it resets and not going any further than that reset on that pistol. This one has a little bit of a longer reset, but a definite reset that you can feel. That's why I choose the Smith & Wesson SD9 to shoot for this drill, and it's also one of my favorite personal carry guns. So we're gonna do this in bursts of 5 rounds each, so that hopefully we can see a little bit of improvement in either speed or accuracy, or both, between the first 5 and the last 5 of this video. So we weren't the fastest on those first 5 shots, but I wanted to really feel that trigger reset. And as soon as I felt that reset start coming forward, sometimes I didn't let my finger go fast enough. So on this next round, I'm gonna try to be a little bit faster and even bring this over a little bit. I had my finger hooked a little too far on that trigger, was pulling those shots a little bit to the right. 10-yard shots, decent little grouping here. Let's get faster on the next 5. We got 5 more loaded. We're gonna try to make that a little bit faster. We're not timing ourselves yet because we just wanna get good proficient shooting and resetting that trigger and pulling it again. So we got 5 more loaded. Let's shoot. So I tried to push the envelope a little bit. We sped that up a lot from those first 5. We had a similar grouping, one shot a little bit better, through 1. I didn't quite fully regain my sight picture. I think this may have been the 3rd shot. I need to get a video camera up here so that I can see exactly what shot I'm throwing, but I believe that was the 3rd shot because I didn't have a clear sight picture. But let's do it again and just keep getting better every round. We got 5 more loaded up. This time I'm gonna give a little bit of thought to my finger placement on my trigger, still trying to get that quick reset and re-pulling that trigger. I like 3 of those shots. 2 of them are a little bit off, but I thought about where I put my finger on the trigger when I first set it, And from there, we were able to keep a pretty consistent center shooting group. I pulled one low. I feel bad if I was shooting at a male. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care what kind of situation it is. That's the last place I'd want to hit another man. But let's get these last 5. We're gonna focus on being smooth. So we might slow it down a little bit, but we're going for 5 consistent shots in the A zone. So my beautiful wife, who has been filming this for me, gave me a flower, which is why you see this beautiful addition to my outfit. But like we said, this last round, we're gonna try to make it smooth, consistent shots, and preferably in the A zone. So let's get it. So we were a little off to the right. I could actually feel that while I was shooting. When I set my finger on that trigger, I could feel it was a little too deep, but I wanted to keep consistent shooting because we were focusing on that trigger reset. So I just kept shooting. I finished out the group. I'm not mad about that grouping of 4. That one, you know, I threw one. It happens. But overall, I think from our first round to this last round, we increased in speed and we even tightened up that grouping a little bit. So overall, I'm not mad about the improvement that we made just in those 20 shots alone. We went from a slow, just barely feeling the reset, to feeling that reset, re-pulling that trigger. And we kept our shooting within a good group to where we would still be lethal with it. Remember, when you have a gun in your hands, you're the weapon. That gun is just the tool. So you want to make sure you can use it effectively. So as we go through this year of shooting 20 shots a week, we're going to just practice on being a better weapon. I hope this helps somebody. If you enjoyed it, please like it. If you tried this drill, comment, tell us how you did. We'd love to hear that people are getting something out of these videos. But overall, we hope y'all have an amazing day, an amazing week, and we'll see you next week.